Summit, we are having a winter clothes drive. Bring all sorts of winter items such as gloves, hats, scarves, coats, anything that is a winter essential. This is open now through February 12th, and all donations can be delivered outside the Summit High School office. Make sure to support the Stormers today. They are in a state championship at UT Knoxville today and tomorrow. All right, today we have a basketball game against Independence. It's from 3 to 7:30. I'm pretty sure it is freshmen all the way through varsity. Independence is roughly that way. So don't go that way because we're playing at home tonight. Go that way. University of Western Kentucky will be hosting a lunch visit on the 12th. Ole Miss will be hosting a lunch visit on the 14th, 2 days following. And the U.S. Marines will be here on the 19th. I didn't mean to do that.
Hi, I am here with
Sherry Monroe.
And what are some funny books that you recommend?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, we've tried to make sure we always have some fast, funny reads available. One of the authors that we've brought into our library just this year, we had a few of them, but now we've bought a lot more, is Gordon Korman. He's someone you may have read in middle school, but he's still funny, even if you're in high school, and he doesn't take forever to read. He's not a lifelong commitment. He's just a summer fling, okay? One that is on my to-read list is Old School, because it's a young man who has been homeschooled his whole life, and then he suddenly enters public high school, and things might just be slightly different for him. So I think that's going to be a funny read. This one is The Unteachables. It's really, really funny. These poor kids get put in this class, and of course their name isn't really the Unteachables, but that's kind of how everyone in the school feels about them. And holy smokes, they enter this classroom, and how on earth did they end up with a teacher who's even more of a problem, a disruption, you know, a curmudgeon than they are. So it's pretty funny. And finally, can you go wrong with a Wimpy Kid book?
Not really.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Let's see. Young man, can you go wrong with a Wimpy Kid book?
Never can.
Never. This is the latest one, and you need to come get it.
You heard her.
Yeah.
Get your Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I know.
All right, what's your name?
Kaden Baker.
All right. Do you have a Valentine this year?
No.
Why?
Cause I'm short.
All right, well, if you don't have a Valentine, you might as well go over to the indie game tonight.
Yeah.
All right, that's great.
It's not Valentine's Day.
It's not, but it's gonna be.
I was already trying to go there though.
All right, great. Mr. Yancey, do you have a Valentine?
I do.
All right, you do?
Yeah.
Who is she?
My wife,
All right,
Elizabeth Yancey. She's the best.
All right, you should take her to the indie game tonight.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I may do that.
Yeah. All right.
Boom.
Do you have a Valentine? That's great. Are you going to the Summit game? What's your name?
Davi?
All right. Do you have a Valentine?
I do not.
All right.
Not in the U.S. Not in the U.S. No.
Not in the U.S. Really. Yeah. So you have two options: either fly her out and bring her to the indie game tonight, or really you have nothing better to do.
No, the plane ticket is too expensive for Norway, bro. Too expensive.
From Norway?
Yeah.
Man, we have a whole new thing to do an interview about. What's it like in Norway?
Norway's cool. Norway's cool. It's a lot different from the school. It's really different, yeah.
What's Norwegian history class like?
History. We don't really have Norwegian history. We have world history, so we learn about everything instead, you know.
All right. Do y'all have basketball?
No, we don't have basketball.
Then that's reason to go to the basketball game tonight.